Chapter 107 Ultimate Sacrifice. Prepare, that's all I can say. Also, some advice. Things within are not as they seem, so read the next chapter before you decide if you stop reading, because tomorrow's chapter holds a huge twist. As Nightmare neared, I had a sense of dread. This wasn't going so well. Nightmare belled with love as he neared our small group. I said, "Who's next?" After a few seconds of no response, he smiled and began to move forward. "Come on, Lance. Stand. Defend your friends." I groaned as I rolled over and forced myself to stand. "No, Lance. Please stay down. You're not healed properly yet," Twilight said, putting a hoof on my back to hold me down. I sounded her more laughter coming from Nightmare. "Really? You're still going to try and fight me?" he yelled as he laughed. "No, I'm going to fight you," a large white icon yelled as it summoned Nightmare, sending him flying to the tree line. "What the? Who is that?" The icon smiled. "Yo, Lance." Ominous. I should have known. He must be using a super aura. Mr. Blake lined next to him in a safety area, looking at the unconscious bodies of friends. "I take a late to the party." "Damn right you're late," Damon yelled out. Mrs. Blake chuckled and looked at me. "How you holding up there, Lance?" I couldn't help but smile. "Oh, you know, surviving." Mr. Blake only chuckled. "What are you all laughing? This fight is far from over." Nightmare yelled as he walked out the forest, a pissed off look on his face. Nightmare just looked at Mr. Blake and smiled. "Shall we show this guy who's the boss?" Mr. Blake smirked. "We shall." They both suddenly shot forward at a speed I couldn't keep track of, and summoned Nightmare, throwing punches and other types of attacks. Nightmare was taking a few massive blows, but he was blocking most of them with his fast-moving claws. Both Mr. Blake's and Omnis's hooves were turning red from the blood coming from his bolt cuts received from Nightmare's plucks. Mr. Blake brought his hoof back and brought upward, sending it into Nightmare's jaw. Perfect uppercut! Nightmare howled in pain and jumped back, putting distance between himself and two overpowered alicorns. Nightmare snarled. "I did what that you said this, but you've no talking!" Mr. Blake yelled as he suddenly appeared in front of Nightmare, giving him a hard buck in the face. Nightmare saw him back and yelled out, "Enough! I didn't want to do this, but you forced it on yourselves!" Then it began to shake, causing black smoke to lift from his body. He growled angrily and slammed his claws in the ground. Seconds later, he looked at the two alicorns and screamed. Or it looked like he was screaming, but I couldn't hear anything. On the other hand, Mr. Blake and Omnis were holding their head, both of them collapsed on the ground. Nightmare stood and laughed happily. "There, much better." "What did you do to them?" Seth yelled out, becoming enraged. Nightmare shrugged with a smirk. "Oh, nothing much. All I did was make them live to their worst nightmare, with very real detailed effects. By the time they can even move, I'll have all of your bodies piled up around them. What a sight to wake up to." "You monster!" Drax screamed out, also becoming pissed. "Oh, thank you," Nightmare says he bowed. He then strode over to unconscious icon and smirked. "You know what's sad. Those two are the only ones who could have stopped me." "Oh shit, now what?" Twilight looked at the as it coped. "Unless it's almost healed. Please, you have to keep him distracted." So I saluted her. "We're on it. Come on, Bronies, let's go get our asses kicked." I watched as all my friends ran forward, all but Shadowbreeze and Greg. Shadowbreeze was on the ground with his hose covering his face. Greg was smoking a joint. "Let the fun begin," Nimmer says he sprung forward the charging bronies. David was at the front, so he was the first to encounter Nightmare. David jumped forward and tried to slam his hand in Nightmare's gut, but was caught in midair by his throat. "Nice try," Nimmer says he grabbed David's hind leg and used his body as a weapon. He slammed David into Aaron and Drax, knocking them to the side. He then slammed David to the ground, instantly knocking him out. Saz and Sword jumped over Dane and delivered a devastating double blow to Nightmare's chest. Nightmare stumbled back slightly and snarled. He grabbed both of them and slammed their heads together. Then again, and again, and again. Finally, they both fell unconscious, which would be bad, but in this case, it was probably for the best. Before their bodies hit the ground, Drax jumped out and slammed his hoof in Nightmare's face. He flew past him as Aaron ran up from behind and slammed his head into Nightmare's back, causing him to flinch. Only flinch. Nightmare kicked back with his leg, striking Aaron in the snout. Aaron yelped in pain and fell to the ground. Hurrigus now broke his snout, which is playing pretty bad. 2 minutes, Lance, Twine announced as her home continued to glow. Drax jumped up again and slammed his hoof in Nightmare's neck. But as he turned to flee and prepare for his next run by, Nightmare grabbed his tail and lifted him into the air. Ah, a punching bag, he said with his evil smirk. Drake stood out with his hoof, letting a solid punch to Nightmare's nose. Nightmare put one of his clawed hands up to his face and growled. How dare you! Drake's body went as limp as most of his ribs were broken under the impact force of Nightmare's fist. Nightmare dropped Drake's and over his body. Just a few more to go. Then I can begin the real fun. Greg puffed on his blood and just looked at Nightmare. No emotion on his face. Nightmare looked between him and Shadow. Who's first? Greg raised his hood's mouth. Come on, bro. Show me the worst you got. Very well. Nightmare said with a smile as he pointed towards Greg. Once he was fond of Greg, he reached down and lifted Greg up to eye level. Huh, a brave one. Greg flowed his burning blood onto his mouth and took a long drag. You better believe it, bitch. If I was you, I'd put me down right now and back off. Nightmare chuckled. Big words for a small pony. Small, huh? Greg said with a smirk as his blunt followed it up and slightly shot forward, sending it to Nightmare's left eye. He then ground the ground, the still burning blood into his eye, causing Nightmare to yell in pain. Nightmare pulled back his fist and stumped it into Greg's stomach. He then dropped his arm back, holding his face. Nightmare removed his... Greg coughed and stood. Told you to chop me. Nightmare removed his hands from his face to reveal a pissed-off face. You will suffer. No, you will suffer, Greg said as his arm began to glow. Nightmare's eyes widened as he grabbed his head. What's that horrible noise? Greg smirked. Only the worst song ever made. Friday! Nightmare screamed angrily. Get out of my hand! Greg put his like blood. Nope. Now growled against torment. Turn it off! He then rushed forward and slammed to Greg. He instantly began to bite and claw at him, trying to get the music out of his head. Nightmare sighed in relief and stood up. Finally, that horrible sound is out of my head. He then looked down at Greg, who had claw and bite marks all over his body. Oops, I got kind of out of control. Oh well, I'll finish you off so I'm not done with others. Greg coughed. Fuck. You, bro. Nightmare shrugged and put his foot on Greg's chest. Or I could do it now. As he began to push down, a scream of rage filled the air. I looked just in time to see Shadow Breeze flying towards Nightmare, a determined glare on his face. He jumped to Nightmare at a tremendous force, causing a loud crack to be heard. Nightmare howled in pain as he was knocked to the ground. Shadow landed next to him, rage filled his face. You do not hurt my friends! He screamed out. Nightmare then grinned. Don't hurt your... Shadow flew into a little tunnel upward, screaming in his face. I will make you pay! No one, and I mean no one, hurts my friends! Nightmare yawned. Do what you want. Shadow flew over to over 100 feet in the air and yelled in rage. He then punched Nightmare downward, and while he was flying towards the ground, Shadow flew up from him. He slammed into him and sped up their fall towards the ground. They hit the ground with a sickening thud. Before dust cleared, Shadow stumbled out. Did I win? He then collapsed, exhausted. Oh my god, he actually did it! Wow, Shadow has a rage mode. Reminder, we do not. And I repeat, we do not make him mad. Agreed? Agreed. Okay, Lance, I'm done. But I think it's over, Twilight said as she stood up. I smiled and stood. Thanks, Twilight. Well, today was a tough day. We fought a fucking tiny T-Vivo and won, and that actually kinda hurt, Nightmare said as he walked out the dust rotating his neck. Oh, come on! I yelled out. Nightmare looked down and Shadow frowned. Pissed. He then gave him a sharp kick to the side, sending him skidding across the ground. He looked and smiled. Ah, I see you're still able to fight. Let's get this over with. I'm here to slowly kill your family. I jumped with anger. Break. Dawn. Let my anger go. What? No. You know we can't control that. I don't care. I will not let him hurt them. Do a break. Alright. I groaned in anger as my break unleashed all my pent-up anger. I felt the familiar flare of emotion as streams were completed. My good I twitched in anger. You will not touch them! I charged forward, my left eye burning with rage. Before I slammed into him, he jumped to the side and grabbed me by the side. Going over! He then fell backwards, slamming my face on the ground. I yelled in rage and twisted, breaking his grasp. He then reared up and slammed my front hose down on his surprised face. He yelped in pain and kicked off with his legs. This caused him to slide under me. I heard him laugh happily as he slammed his open fist upward, breaking something. I heard 2 audible cracks. I gasped as a stinging pain swept through my body. Nightmare stood up, holding me above him, his claws dug deep into my chest. He tossed me to the ground, causing me to scream out in pain. Come on, Lance, you have to stop him. I screamed in pain again as I forced myself to stand up. I'm allowed and bent down his level. Why? Why are you so persistent? Just give up. Accept fate. I'm going to kill you and your friends, and there's nothing you can do. I hung my head and smiled. I have a purpose, a reason to fight. I will not let you hurt my friends or family anymore. We're going to end this, here and now. He smiled. That's what I'd like to hear. I smiled. I chuckled. I bet. I then twisted around, ready to strike his face, but he was ready. He swept his claws across my face, causing a horrible pain to flare. I stumbled back, holding back my screams of pain. I raised my hoof and lifted up the bionic eye. It was dangling from my eye socket, useless. I looked up in time to see his foot come flying up and down and slam into my jaw. I clutched the ground, defeated. I couldn't go on. I was useless. Nami laughed as I returned to normal. He turned and began to walk towards Twilight. Now, you watch. Twilight's eyes widened and her horn began to glow. Nami was floating in the air, but all he did was laugh. Really? You should know that most magic used to kiss me. That pest over there only got lucky. He broke out of her magic grasp and charged her. She took a step back and closed her eyes. He grabbed her by the neck and lifted her in the air. No, what should I cut off first? He will die. I pushed myself to my hoofs, forced myself to ignore the agonizing pain. I lifted up the agonizing saw the wire and the button. I know what I must do. I spread my wings painfully, shot toward worst nightmare. Life. Life is a gift. The most precious gift anyone could receive. It is a gift that you hold dear. A gift you treasure above all else. If given a choice, would you be willing to give up this wonderful gift? Would you give it away to save the one you love? Would you sacrifice yourself just so someone else could go on living? Life is a gift. It can't be given, but it can be given, but it can't be given back. I slammed into Nami's back, causing him to drop Twilight. She hit the ground with a yelp and jumped back. I rubbed my forelegs around Nami's neck and rubbed my hind legs around his waist, holding on to him. Twilight and the other mares looked at me. What are you doing? Nami began to try and pull me off his back, but was unable to reach me. I looked over Twilight and smiled weakly. I love you, Twilight, with all my heart. Always remember that. Her lip began to tremble. What do you mean? I choked back tears and winced in pain as one of Nami's claws stuck to my back. Twilight, you've made my life worth living. I'll always remember. I let tears fall. She shook her hand in defiance. No! Nami stood up tall. You know what? I'll just kill while you're back there. I whined. Twilight, please, you have to teleport me and him to that mountaintop. She fell to the ground. I can't do that to you. I cried and looked over at Trixie. Trixie, please, teleport me to that mountaintop. No! Twilight cried out. Nami sighed. Emotions. I'll never figure them out. Lance, whatever you're planning won't work. I ignored him. Hurry! Trixie was holding back tears and nodded. Her horn began to glow. I took one last look at Twilight and closed my eye, unable to hold back my tears. Why is Nami just standing here? I don't know. Drake, it was a pleasure knowing you. I'm glad I know you too, buddy. Trixie's glow spread to us, about to send us away. To our final moments. Twilight jumped out. I love you too, Lance. Tears went flowing down her face. Now we're proud. Oh no, she's coming with us. He sprung forward. I used lots of my strength to pull back behind Twilight the second she needed to back up. A bright light flashed as we were teleported away. Twilight watched the nice number were teleported away. She looked to up to the mountain that Lance had nodded at and watched, waiting for a signal that he was okay. Sadly, instead, she saw a large explosion go to the top of the large mountain. Her legs gave out and she fell to the ground, unable to believe what had just happened. She buried her face in her hood and began to weep. Lance. White void. I looked up and looked around. Whiteness. Really? Said a loud booming voice. I sighed sadly. Yes, really. Almost a full year. I go back to yours. I know. I didn't even get to enjoy it all. I know. I closed my eyes. Ready? I reopened them. Yes. Well, next chapter is going to be a little happier.